Okay, hey everybody, we are back, and this is the final, oh my gosh, final chapter of Void Within. This is like, oh gosh, it's been so long. Chapter 18. So this is it. Let's jump on in. Let's go ahead, read through the whole story, and we'll go ahead and check out the prizes afterwards. Let's go ahead, jump on in. Okay, it is a, how many pages is this? Oh, it's a 13 pager. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and go. Okay, he said worlds devoid of vibrance. Okay, and we have Ryan here, and Fiora's like nearly completely gray too. Okay, yeah. So when you turn all of it gray, it's like, oh, I know what to do. All right, so let's jump. Let's go ahead. This is a very long reading part, so we'll go ahead read here. Okay, so I think this is a complete flashback because it's like showing how he turned Neopets Central gray. Yeah, so it ends right there, and then he's recapping Meridel real quick. Okay, so yep, so him doing Meridel. Okay, so now he's like, I know what to do. Oh, and he realizes Styx is there too, which is really cute. Okay, next part here. Looks like it does. It just completely blasts him with rainbows. Just like, look, he's being blasted by rainbows. Oh, and he breaks the paintbrush completely in half. Okay, you can actually see the eyes of the paintbrush too. It's like a little bit slightly different. Okay, broken paintbrush music box. All right, that's funny. It's like literally the two. It's like the two parts combined. Okay, let's go click next. So now it's like all the color. Oh, I guess okay. So the color comes back to everything. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, everything's coming back. That's really cool. So you see, like it's like gray at first, and we can tell because it's the rainbow, and then we hover over it, and it turns everything back to colored. So everything is going back. And then it's losing power because there's no more gray. Okay, oh, now's our chance. Now she's going full on void. She's like, I'm gonna just void power it all. Did she? She like goes Super Saiyan. That's cool. Okay. Looks like she's gonna go like crazy powered. They're attacking it. Yeah, I wonder if it's like if we can translate anything that it's saying. But yeah, that's going to be sent back to the void. Nyx is all voided. Oh, she can't speak. Oh, okay. So actually, it's sucking her back. Oh, and she has like the void kind of stuff going on. Styx is no longer gray. I like try to pull her back, and then it just okay manages to pull them back. Okay, so yeah, manages to save both of them. It goes plop right back. Oh, and then Nyx goes back to kind of normal. And they survived. We survived. Okay. Let's read the cutscene. Okay, is everyone okay? And Junie's fine. And Styx is fine. Everyone's fine. Everyone's alive. It's over. Yep, it's finally over. Not quite yet. There's a lot of rebuilding to do. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, they destroyed Fairyland again. It's like, they did cause some of this. Maybe it was not all his fault. And Nyx is like, I feel really bad. Yeah, having to rebuild a relationship. Okay. I didn't know how you get sucked into a void rift and end up missing on 20 years of your life. That's a lot. So never need anyway. No justifications. Her excuse is that she was sucked into a void portal that nobody knows about. I mean, come on. Yeah, because everything's so dark. But everything I can see past the dark clouds a little bit better now. Let's try to make things better. Yeah. I guess he's gray forever because he's like, I guess he's just born gray, I guess, which is interesting. Okay, so it's Tavi's also talking. It's a little bit about her backstory. Yeah, if you remember from way back in the beginning. Oh, wait, I guess I can't call you that anymore. You call me whatever you like. Aw. Uh, that's all I am. Yeah, so she's like a completely, like, or they rather, because um, Iridessa prefers gender neutral pronouns. Um, it seems like it's almost like the way fusions work in Steven Universe, where the fusions are kind of their own person. So it's like trying to figure out themselves. I hope that wasn't too sentimental. I really like Iridessa's design. It's like it's such a good design. I don't know. I really like it. Oh, might be onto something. Oh yeah, what happened to Fiora? What else Fiora doing? Oh, there she is. Okay. You're okay. Yep, she's fine. And so is Orion. Letting me read her time to ensure he gets proper rest. Yep. So Fiora's back. Yep, so everything's back to normal. I hope that you all defeated him before. I'm proud of you all. Yeah. Oh, well, what happened to Jakara? I'll no longer hold the title queen, but Fairyland needs you. After all the mistakes I made. Oh, interesting. Okay. What about Fairyland? So she's creating a council. Okay. Okay, in fact, I wish to commend you for all you then. In many ways, your suffering is my fault too. I did to Jakar is ultimately... Okay, yeah. So she's like... Have you found yourself on your journey? In your appearance to show who you are inside and out. So once the rainbow fountain is repaired, would you like to take a dip in it? So he has an option to not be gray. What? Okay. So is he gonna change? I don't have to be gray anymore? Yeah. So he's gonna decline. Okay, so he's gonna keep his appearance. It's really cute though. Yeah, I think that feels appropriate. That feels really appropriate. So cute. What's that? Do you want to match him? Oh, so Styx wants to be turned gray to stay with Ozzy. That's cute. Okay. Okay, so she's gonna leave. Wait. I just Fiora. I'm sorry. It's like, oh, I guess she's just Fiora now. So here's the I choose her people. There's something I have to, yeah. So he still wants to, like, you know, take accountability for it. So I'll support you. It's not my pace to decide no more punishment. Even my intention was noble, I've caused enough problems in the past thinking I was enacting justice. But you're truly set on someone. Okay, so leaving it to them, basically. That's interesting. Okay, so Fiora stepping down. I know one of the things about Fiora, especially in the fandom, is that a lot of people don't like her, especially after the what's that plot called? Fairy's Ruin, right? Because of the whole Xandra thing, and they kind of have a point that she doesn't quote unquote do anything, and then when she does something, it's not always beneficial. So it's interesting. This is kind of culminating to this plot. It logically makes sense. I think it doesn't feel out of character at all. This feels like logic. Like that it would lead to something like that. Okay, so here we have a full picture of everybody fixing everything. Everyone's like teaming up, helping each other fix all of the things. This is really nice. You get a nice crossover. It's Pet Puddle here. Styx is like it's the gray color back. And then oh my god, I forgot her name, but from the mobile game, and she's helping in Altador. And then here's Fairyland. Iridessa's helping out. Oh, Vira's still hanging around. She's still like this appearance too. Right, but she kept Ozzy's painting, which is really cute. And then I guess King Roo is still hanging out with oh my god, Darrigan, Lord Darrigan. I like how he's so pissed off. He's like, "Come on, man, we're supposed to be like raking, sweeping, raking," and he's like, "Nah, man, just chill." And then we have Lupus. And Lupus still has the voided head. That's really funny, actually. Okay. So I guess Landerbot creates a thing so that that head doesn't like possess, like it doesn't. The whole thing doesn't become all voided out. Hiking friendship bracelet. Oh, okay. So a reference to Tavi there. Okay, so reading part. So let's go ahead and read this bit. Oh, so they have like a little housewarming party. Because now they're like, okay, we gotta go back home. Okay, let me scroll down a little here. Yeah, so they have a nice little like get together party like that. A lot of cute details. So Ozzy's paintings are really popular in Yovi and Darrigan Citadel, which that makes sense. I can see that. And they're just like having like little updates here and there. What's going on? Let's go ahead. The other interesting thing is that Nyx, I guess, can still use the Void Tendril ability that she had earlier. So I guess that's something from the Void. Okay, and then here we have Ozzy's looking at the fridge, and he still has the picture of Vira right there too. I remember that she has the painting that he made for her too. So they're asking like, do you want to go hiking and all that stuff? Like, there's only something. Okay. Let's go continue. Let's see. Comic says. Okay, so Tavi invites them to a hike, but she says, "Nah, I'm gonna stay here." Great. Okay, I need to see the world in colors, not just shades of gray. Oh, that's cute. So it's like they're kind of reconciling. Okay. Yep. And Ozzy's okay with her leaving. Oh, and okay, that's it. Understand where next button. Okay, and that's it. That's all of the pages. That's all 13. Okay, and it just ends like that. Okay, nice, sweet, and simple. Okay. All right, that's pretty typical with how the Neopets comics ends. They usually end pretty slice of life, very like chill after everything. I guess the only thing is, so we don't know what happens with. So Fiora just, I guess she's off on like her own personal journey. Um, Whatever the heck happens with Drakara, right? The thing with Neopets, it's like, oh, they're dead. You don't know they're dead until they're dead. The other thing is we don't have a lot of information on the Void. So one of the things that happened really early on, some of you probably remember this from way back when the plot was announced. We saw Cass's sword way back in the Void location, the Voided like realm or whatever it's called. No, nothing about that. Like that had nothing. And we don't know anything about the nature of the Void really. They just saw it kind of like as a side threat. It was the gray that was more important here, and then the Void just kind of came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh yeah, we're here too," and there's things going on, and that's what Drakara was trying to do, but like removing the gray is what allows her to bring giant eldritch monster in, but like it, like that's it though. Like we don't know the nature of it, why it causes like a spread. Is it like a bad thing, or something like that, or is it like just the nature of the beast? Some of the void creatures look like Neopets, like, and we know this from the battle. They look like other like creatures. So, Vocivius, however the heck you say it, was defeated this morning. So, that was all a community effort. But yeah, I wanted to go over here also just to kind of look at each of the enemies that we got, because obviously they got bigger and bigger, but like they notably do look like stuff from like other Neopets like things, like or pets themselves or things like that. So it's like, did they also fall into the void and become like that, right? So that's a question. So we really don't get a lot of stuff in the void. That does feel like they're building up to another plot. And also, like, they were constantly just dropping the Darkest Fairy. Like, the Darkest Fairy was name dropped, like, or referenced, like, a dozen times at least. So that's something that we probably have to explore next. Okay, so what does this mean for the rest of the plot? It should be allowing us to complete the Void Essence collection for one more week. I don't see, yeah, it resets in 5 days, so most likely by the end of the week, make sure that you're doing those, you can get those points. Let's see, final achievements. Let's go ahead and go to rewards here. That's the big one. Paint the town red, so we got 10 points. Awesome. That is witness the return of color. Okay, not a bright idea is not there yet. You look at the achievements list over the achievements guide over at Jelly Neo real quick. Okay. Oh, not a bright idea. It was deal light damage to Vocivicus back when it was there. And then Banish the Darkness was also related to that. And then the Villain Rush. Villain Rush is still available. You cannot do these two. Okay. So you can't do these two involving the big boss. Okay. So that is all of those. Still got some time to get some points here. Kind of looking at the prizes. It looks like that's basically it. So we did not get a Void Paintbrush, which if y'all like were following me since the beginning, you know that that's what I was hoping for. We didn't get one. So that's kind of interesting. Don't know if they're going to update the prize shop at all because they didn't. It seems like that's it. Kind of surprised they didn't update it one last time. But it will probably very likely stay up for a while. They usually do keep up the plot prize like rewards for a while. Like sometimes they don't. They wait until like the next plot and then they finally remove it. So we still have some time. But we won't be able to get points after the event is like over, after everything's over. Let's see, I'm keeping up anything else. Okay, so final achievement, void essences, make sure you do that, volunteer at the hospital, fight. Okay, so everything is the same, and then adventure passes if you wanted to use that. Just a little extra bonus stuff. So yeah, so the other thing I guess we could take a look at is explore. Places are still grayed out, I believe. Oh no, it's not. Okay, everything's actually back to normal. Okay, so officially as of the update, I think you have to actually have read through the whole thing in order to get everything back to what it was. Okay, so if you wanted to get all that. Also, the other thing is that Fairyland's still kind of destroyed after all this time, so maybe they'll do a major update to Fairyland. That'd be great. Yeah, everything else is back to normal, so Altador. They're getting ready now for Altador Cup, so that is coming soon. Let's see what happens if I click it. Do we get anything? Oh, it's just the old ones. Oh, actually, no. It's always been there. But Altador Cup is the next major event. Okay. So, that's basically it. The other thing I want to know is that are they going to change all the Gray Fairy stuff to Iridessa now? Which it works. But you could argue there's other Gray Fairies out there, but maybe they'll update all of, like, we won't know until we get a fairy quest with Iridessa, or if it's going to be Baelia or not. So we'll have to see. I wonder if anybody has gotten a Gray Fairy quest yet and see if there's a change in that. The thing is that it's random, so you don't know. It just can poof out of there. Or they disabled it temporarily until they can change it or something. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Last things I want to go over. So if there's any last Void Within things, I will do another update. The last update I do want to talk about is the newsletter that came out. This was June 4th. So a couple days ago, but yeah. So for Pride Month, they had this really cute image with some of the pets here and a bunch of Pride flags. So talked a little bit about Void Within. The interesting part here I kind of want to mention is Altador Cup. That apparently they're saying that there's going to be a new team, which is Neopets Central. So that's interesting. That's the only world that never got a team. But as I kind of said way back in the beginning, how interesting it was that Neopets Central was related to the plot when most of the other plots completely like danced around it and just kind of ignored the fact that it existed. And I think part of that was the continuity with Champions of Merido, but I guess they're just kind of going, whatever. Like the continuity is already just kind of messed up, so who cares? But yeah, that's gonna be a new team. This is why we have this image of this player, and this looks like, I'm gonna guess it's a Vandagar. Like this person looks like a Vandagar. It makes the most sense. So Neopets Central, we'll see. Let's see how they do. Usually when a new team comes in, they don't do so great. So we'll see. Auction house updates, blah blah blah, archive book. Other than that, and then Pride Prismatics, I think some of those look really cool. Really, really colorful. Licensing. Yeah, so the next major update is going to be Altar Cup. Now for Altar Cup, I don't usually cover it too much because I don't usually play it. It's not really my thing. And I don't usually, I don't really care for the prizes, but I will cover it anyways if there's any major fun plots. That one's most likely going to be nice, short little things. And also if Void Within decides to update absolutely anything involving the game itself. I'm really looking forward to Fairy Festival because, actually, Fairy Festival when it comes up again, so that we can see if there's any changes. I think the major change here is going to be the fact that Fiora is no longer queen of Fairyland, and that Fairyland's now going to be a collective of fairies instead. And we're going to see how that happens. I was kind of wondering if Iridescent, in the back of my mind, I was like, what if Iridescent, became queen? And I was wondering if that's, the way you reverse the gray, but apparently not. So, hey, so she's kind of indirectly, I was half right. So, anyway, so that is it for Void Within, guys. I hope you all were, enjoyed the plot. There was a lot of ups and downs, but it was a lot of fun. I think this is, if I were to rate this one, I liked it. I just think it was and I think everybody can agree the middle was so slow and it was just really plotting. I think I would have preferred them truncating that whole middle part. I don't think we needed all of that, and instead did more of the ending stuff. I would have preferred some of those scenes, those flashback scenes, to be comic, done as a comic rather than the way they did the middle part. But I kind of get it. They were trying to do puzzles and then they just kind of removed the puzzles towards the end. I like the puzzles, but it's also some of the puzzles for some of the plots feel really forced in. Good example of this is Tale of Woe. Had a couple really forced in puzzles, so I don't know. It's hard to say. It's they want to keep that tradition of puzzles, but also they want to do their own thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, but I think towards the end they kind of got their. I wouldn't say they kind of got their pacing. They just didn't have the time and resources to comic book all of it. It would just take forever. So we'll see what happens. It's definitely not the worst plot either. The worst plot definitely goes to the Lyra plot and the one plot that was after Void Within. I can't even remember the stupid name of it. It's just that bad. Or not Void Within, sorry, the one before it. The one after Fairy's Ruin. This is definitely not the worst. I'd say after that, it's maybe some of the older plots. This is solid. This was a very solid plot. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling now. And once again, if there's any updates, I will go ahead and update a video later.